By your command.
Woo! Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back, man. The time is flying by. Another week gone. But hey, here we are with another good classic in Hail to FKC 2005. Cross of Iron. That's a good military movie, if I remember, right? Or is that, yeah, I think is that a World War II movie? Cross of Iron and the Wild Bunch I know of. I don't have those. And that might have Wild Bunch. No, I don't think so. Cross of Iron, if I remember right, that's an old classic. No, unfortunately, I don't have those, man. But what I do have for tonight is an old school classic, Army of Darkness. I haven't seen this in a while. You know, it's silly. It's great fun. It's in the what is it? The Evil Dead series. I don't have. I think I had the original one, Evil Dead, back in the day. I don't think I have that one either. But I should get those. But Army of Darkness, it's a lot of fun. And of course, if you know the Evil Dead and Ash Waves, there's a bunch of one-liners in here that are great. And I just wanted to put something fun for everybody from week to week, at least stuff that I have or are able to show. Excuse me, my voice is a little bit cracked today, so I've got a little water here to help me make it through. But I'll just chill. You know how I do. I like to wait a few minutes here on this Cosme side, just in case anybody pops in with any nefarious activities. Unfortunately, I had a bad event last week. Luckily, though, nobody was here just yet. I did put one security measure on. There's another one that I can do later, and then even a third one on the YouTube side. I haven't done it over here on the Cosme side except for one. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it helps. And I'm going to enable my microphone over here on Cosme. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. I guess it does. But I know you can hear me on the YouTube side. And now I'm assuming you can hear me on both sides as well. But I mute my YouTube side over on my other laptop. You hear on both sides? Okay, thanks. Yeah, I have to mute myself on the YouTube side so that the music and stuff from my regular laptop doesn't bleed through the microphone and I get scrubbed on the YouTube side. That did happen to me for Ice Pirates. You might remember that. I had a great Ice Pirates about 7-8 months ago. Dad Man was here. We had a really good time. Ice Pirates was awesome. I might re-show that. But somehow or another, I didn't mute the other laptop, and all of the stuff came through, and I didn't even know. So it was like kind of watching the music and stuff is what got me. So they blocked it completely. So that whole night kind of went to waste. I mean, we had fun watching it, so it didn't matter. But thanks for being here. I'm stalling just for a couple minutes. Like I said, I need to wait just a minute or two to weed out anything that might literally pop up in the screen. And I did do one thing, hopefully. Oh my gosh, I did watch that Caligula. Oh, it's Malcolm McDowell. That's right. Then they had different versions of that, and I think it was banned in country. I think they tried to ban it completely. Like you couldn't even show that movie. I might be mistaken, but there were scenes and stuff in that movie that were brutal, pretty brutal. That's an old school. Wow, you've got a good memory for movies. And I wish I had some of the ones that you recommend, because you recommend some good ones. So like Cross of Iron sounds great. If I get a streaming site that works, then we can do that. But this one, oof, I don't know, man. You will have to have all my stuff is set for not for the little ones anyway. But that one, depending on which version I come up with, it could be a problem. Not for adults, of course. I mean, even Spawn was brutal. Holy cow! I remember the HBO animated Spawn. The violence and stuff in that was just off the chain. So, and this wasn't as gory. Not like the Evil Dead ones. The Evil Dead were pretty gory. And then that remake they did, I watched it a couple of years ago. The remake for Evil Dead or Evil Dead 2 came out, and it was just a gore fest. I mean, the story was okay, if I remember right. I mean, it stuck to it for the most part. I only watched it like one time. And I don't mind gore. I don't care. It's not. I'm not a hoity-toity type person, but it was almost over the top a little. You can tell that it was just that's what they were doing. It was just strictly for the gore, which is fine. I mean, if that's what they want to do. And let's see, the 2023 Ultimate Cut. It came out. Caligula came out with another one with most of the adult stuff taken out. Oh, okay. Also known as the stuff they put in after the film was done. Right. I remember that movie when it came out caused a lot of stir back in the day because the scenes in there are, go check it out if you want to. But hey, we'll get started here in just a minute or two. I'm going to give it. I've got a little clicker here on the StreamYard. There's a little clock there that kind of keeps me going there. I'm going to give it about another 20 seconds or so, and we'll get rolling. Give time for people to show up as well, the good people that we want here. And that's good information. I didn't know they came out with an ultimate cut. So is the one with most of the adults. So the stuff that you and I are talking about back when it first released that they had to cut is not in the ultimate cut. So is the one with most of the adult stuff taken out, also known as the stuff they put in after. Oh, okay, yeah. After they filmed it, they put it in, but so the ultimate cut, it cuts out. Okay, I get what you're saying. They cut out a lot of that stuff from back in the day. Yeah, if you get a hold of the like director's uncut or special version of that, the it's you'd be kind of surprised. You're like, wow, they put that on. They actually filmed that. I think didn't it get an X? It got an X rating, if I remember, or is that something else I'm thinking about? Oh, yeah, yeah. If I help me out there, FKC, didn't it get an X rating at one point back in the day? I don't remember. Yes, royally. Okay. All right, man. Well, let's get going with this because this is such a good movie. It's a lot of fun. If you like Ash and you like Bruce Campbell, and most people do, I guess, if you like these kind of movies or you like him as an actor, he did Bubba Hotep is kind of a slow burn movie, but that's funny shit. Bubba Hotep's great. If you like that kind of campy humor, that's the one where he thinks he's Elvis and he's the old guy at the old home and he has a buddy. And anyhow, go check it out, Bubba Hotep. But let's get rolling with this. All righty, 3, 2, 1. And I'm doing your friend request here as we speak there, FKHC. I didn't even know that was stuff going on here. Let me know if that's in. Working at S Smart. Yes. Look at that. Bridget Fonda. Yeah, look at that car. That's almost like a classic. Now, would it? It's a good opening. A little flashback, a little origin stuff going on there for the most part. Stabbing the car. Get up. I'm hungry, man. Hey, Lady V. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. The movie just kind of started. I waited a little bit. I could wait a little bit longer if you need to start. If you want me to start later, 9:15, 9:30, 10. I'm good with it. So Ash did a little quick story that he got sucked through time back to the medieval days. Oh, no, I'm just happy you can make it. I know some people, they have life stuff, and if it's an issue of time, I can always put it back till 10. So he got caught by these guys. I don't know if you've ever seen this or know anything about it, but it's the Evil Dead series. But this is funny though. It's not. I mean, it's not gory at all. I mean, there's some funny type gore, but it's not like that. Oh, you haven't seen this? Oh my gosh, I can start over for a few minutes. So basically, that guy right there, Bruce Campbell, his name is Ash. In the Evil Dead 1 and 2, I'll say this real quick before they talk over the characters. They went out to like a cabin out in the woods, the typical horror stuff. And there was a evil book, and they read from the book, and they have these bad guys called deadites, demons. And they made two movies of that. He survived those. But this one is where he gets sucked back into time. He had to chop off his hand when the demons got in there. So let me rewind it just a few minutes. Sorry, I was talking too much. I hate doing that when the movie's on. But so yeah, he got sucked back in time in this version and got caught by the other guys here, and the other people that he's chained with. They're feuding with the people that have him locked up there back in the day. So it's just a good versus demons and stuff like that. There's lots of one-liners in here. You missed one. He was working at a knockoff store called S Mart, like Kmart, and he's like, "Shop smart, shop S Smart," and that's where that comes from. And of course, he has no idea what the hell's going on. Yeah, Jack left town. All right, so like real quick, there's a book called the Necromonicon. You might have heard of it with all the nerd movies, Evil Dead. That's part of this. Uh-oh. You remember last week? Boo! Boo! I wonder if that's the same lady. Yeah, the Necromonicon. I can't even say it correct. That the Book of Evil, Book of the Dead. Oh, gross. Yeah, another movie, Cluck 2, Vic 2, Neck 2, and he has to remember the words and stuff like that. Oh yeah, her brother died in the fighting between those two clans. She thinks he's part of it. She's just right jabbing. Oh no. Well, that's not fair. Ooh, nice. There we go. So that came through the time warp with his car and everything. So that just so you know, that's how they got a chainsaw. It came through with them. Nice. Yeah, his car and everything came through. So if you're wondering, well, how it got there. Oh, oh, yeah, it looks like them, huh? And the Big Trouble in Little China thing too. It's like a mix. You want some? You dropped your pocket. Nice. Yeah, he's happy. Yeah, my boomstick. See, you got it. Primates. Nice. Oh, she's all interested now. I told you there's a bunch of one-liners in here. Scary. No, don't do it, dude. It's a trap. Oh. Yo, yo, she bitch. Oh, they're violent. Well, she's changed her tune though. Groovy. I thought he said groovy, baby. Oh, I know what he says. My bad. He said something else later. Oh, nice. That's the line. Give me some sugar, baby. Yeah, it's not gonna be so easy. Oh, there it goes. I'll find it real quick. Hold on. I was waiting for that to happen. Okay. It usually does it once a week. It's just I never know when. Hey, buddy. Is that Buddy Hepburn? Welcome. He's going after the book, buddy. The Necronomicon. Yeah, that's a scene cut from the Evil Dead version, the 1 and 2. That's Sam Raimi directing. Oh, persistent. Oh, this is crazy here. Yeah, this is wild. Oh, that's gotta hurt so bad. Tied him up. Thanks, buddy, for stopping in. Ugh. Gross. You're just punching him. Little unstable. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I love the special effects. I mean, they're old, but you know. What you got on your face? There it is. He knows it. He can't just walk up to it. He's looking around. There's got to be a trick. Oh, there's three of them. That's right. Yeah. Uh-oh. Which one? Oh, shit. He forgot. I didn't even come close. Oh, did that one piece land on his head? Probably just plastic and stuff anyway, but I think a piece bounced off his head. I told you it's all kind of goofy stuff. They take it overboard sometimes. Oh, they're like, yeah, man, we'll send you back, but you really didn't do a good job. Pillow talk. That's a scary creature. Bring on the wench. Yeah. Well, she doesn't look good there. You could have put it over the fire. It's like, we're gonna shoot any day. Nice. He's like, oh, you dirty little. This reminds me of the old Sinbad movies. Oh, ow. Here we go. Oh, uh-oh. Hey, Phantom Outsider. How you doing? Welcome. Hey, little Phantom Outsider. Just watch the old Goofy. It's so campy, but it's great. Ooh. Some of them aren't all the way skeletons, I guess. Or some of them are still mushy. Oh, she's back again? All right, Phantom. This just can't be fun. Oh, got him. Good point. Because he works at S Mart, remember? Shop smart. Shop S Smart. Good. Yeah, Fanty. Ooh. Ow. It's so goofy. You're right, Lady V. So goofy. Yeah, he doesn't say thanks. Come again. Which he can't say. He doesn't know how to do it. Come on, man. Give me some sugar, baby. Yeah, reasons. That guy's been in a bunch of movies with the glasses. He still didn't say it right. Lady V, Phantom, he still couldn't say it. Oh, Hey, buddy. And there you go, folks. Old Sam Raimi brothers. Yeah, it's goofy, campy. It's been a while since I've seen it. Got a bunch of good one-liners and some good action from Bruce Campbell. Yeah, it's just kind of a fun, goofy movie. The Lady D's too goofy, a little over the top sometimes, but still just for fun. And I don't know if this had any bonus stuff in it. I don't think that it did. Let me clip through here real quick to the end just to see if they clips from Evil Dead 2, 1987. Yeah. This was 92. Let's see if they play anything right here at the end. And no. we're not so lucky tonight. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it. Yeah, it's campy, it's goofy, it's funny, a lot of action, stuff like that, just so no bonus stuff on there. But yeah, a lot of fun. Yeah, I thought it was just something to play. Like I said, I've got a few things lined up. FKHC 2005 always has a bunch of good ideas. I just don't always have them. And again, it didn't upload again. I say it every week, but this didn't upload in English. So I've got a bunch of these movies on my laptop because they didn't upload with subtitles either. And so I can't watch. Some are in French, and like I might play that one, the Mafia vampire one, Innocent Blood with Don Rickles. I'm going to go over to the YouTube side, so I'm going to exit out of the Cosme. And luckily, we didn't have any heavy goofballs come in and do any nasty stuff like they did last week. I did do the one security measure where you have to be an admin to come in with your microphone and picture. So hopefully that worked. Maybe that was just a one-off. I hope that Innocent Blood. You guys look it up. Don Rickles, Chaz Palminteri, all the Italian mafia guys that we've seen over the years. A bunch of other guys. Phantom, I think you've heard me talk about this last week or the week before. It uploaded. The main actress in that, she's French. And it's not the first time that other movies have uploaded in French or Spanish. Like last week, Princess Bride was in Spanish, but it works on Cosme, so I just play it, but I can't watch them on my own laptop. So stupid. Army of Darkness came out. Let's see. It's a chat. Thank you for hanging out. What do we got here? Army of Darkness came out 8 years after I was out of high school. During his friends of mine worked at Kmart's and did really crazy. Yeah, I worked at Kmart before, but McDonald's and stuff back in the day. And I graduated in 87. So this came out a little bit after that. In the 80s, oh my gosh, so many of the movies from the 80s that, a lot of the YouTubers play a lot, all these movies over and over and over again because they're so good. I wanted to do Flash, but I'll wait for that one. And Big Trouble in Little China. Obviously, you guys know I love that movie. My avatar there. So I'll probably hold off on that one as well. I did get maybe Monty Python because this is so goofy and campy, and we'll see. We'll see what happens for next week. Some days you head to the mall, watch them. Someday, yeah. We did crazy stuff as kids back then. Outside, had fun, played stickball in the streets, Nerf ball. Just we played out in the streets and until the street lights came on, and that was our signal. Everybody's like had to go home once those street lights hit, at least during the summer. School season was a little less than that. You had to do your school work and whatever stuff you had going on, but we played out in the streets during the summer. But down here in Florida, it got so hot certain parts of the day, we'd get up early to go outside because it was cooler in the morning, about 11, 12 o'clock, and all the way 3, 4 o'clock can be the hottest part of the day sometimes down here in Florida. But it doesn't get dark after the hours change, 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. You come back out after dinner, hang out, nice and cool till it gets dark, and then you just go home, do it again the next day. But anyway, thanks for hanging out, Phantom, Lady V, Buddy. I think somebody might have stopped in. FKHC 2005. Yes. Thank you so much. Every week. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. I have no idea what I'll play next week. I've got a couple different options as well. Maybe Holy Grail. I don't know. Phantom, have you seen that one in a while? I don't think people have seen that in a while. It kind of trails this medieval stuff. So I might just change it up. I like to change it up week to week so people don't get bored or try to find something that they haven't seen. At least that's good. This one was a little campy. I know, Lady V. I don't know if you stuck around for this one, but she can't always stay. She came in for a while and said hello, hung out. And what's this one? Drove 8 miles in afternoon traffic. Oh, geez. Yeah, I did some crazy stuff back then with a car, and I'm lucky. I never did that kind of stuff again. And I even realized when I was younger, luckily for me, I was like, yeah, we won't be doing this kind of crap anymore. So, yeah, I think we all get to this age. We've had luck in one way, shape, or form to still be here, and think, be thankful for it, I guess, right? On the divider screen. Oh, wow. No, I didn't get in that kind of trouble. Wow, that's crazy. All right, well, I'm gonna head on out. I'm sure there's a bunch of people out there in the YouTube's land. I don't know if Dad Man's out there, but maybe Comics Division, Nick Weiser, or somebody like that's out there doing something. Snow Dub or whoever you guys like and follow. I'll probably see you there. So have a good night, and thanks for hanging. And see you either Wednesday night for comics or next night. I call it the one night only showcase because people, I think, don't understand, again, that they think I'm playing that movie when they see that thumbnail on YouTube. They click on it and they're like, what the hell? Can't watch the damn movie. So I try to change my thumbnails now to put one night only showcase with dates on them, if I could remember to do that. Yeah, it's great when you have an old junker car. You get a ding on it. Somebody hits it with a shopping cart. Who cares? You drive like an old 1983 Camaro, something like that. You put dents in it. Actually gives it some. I don't know. It makes it actually look better. But you have to put a couple dents in it, right? And a big scrape down the side, like you said, the scrape that has the rust on it, right? So, good stuff, man. All right. Thanks for hanging out, Phantom. I appreciate it. And everybody else. So have a good night. I'll see you soon. Bye.